This is the 14-inch version of the Lenovo Legion Slim 5, and I am stoked to unbox it. Now, one of the main reasons I'm excited to unbox this laptop is because it is going to be a raging competitor against the Asus Zephyrus G14. Now, one way that it might fall short, I'm concerned, but we will have to find out during the teardown to check out the upgrade path. Do we have access to both RAM sticks? Because if we do, we're in good business. If we don't, I'm concerned. So let's get into it, check out the build and usability of this laptop, and then get to that upgrade path because I'm dying to find out what kind of upgrade path we have on this laptop. Now, the charger that comes with it is a 170 watt charger block. There, that is for you, and that does have a dedicated power port, which is awesome. So you're not gonna take up one of your USB Type-Cs with that power port. And here is the laptop. Oh my. Oh, this looks awesome. Now this is super interesting because the Slim 5 has a lot of plastic materials. This Slim 5 14-inch model, aluminum top cover, aluminum bottom cover, and aluminum side panels. And let's see, sneak peek. Plastic keyboard deck. So very, very interesting design choices because I feel like Lenovo's starting to kind of get it narrowed down to what it means to be a 5 or a 7 or a 9 in their Legion lineup. But this is confusing me because this would be most aligned with the Slim 7 because of the aluminum build. So don't be deceived. This is a beast of a laptop. Now this comes with a Ryzen 9 7940HS and RTX 4060 GPU, and the model I have before me has two 4 gig RAM sticks, and that's why I want to know if it's upgradable, which we will be getting to. Let's go ahead and check out the connectivity first. 2 USB Type-Cs, one with power delivery, nice vent along the side. The other side panel, an SD card reader, headphone jack, manual cutoff switch for the webcam. And then, classic Legion style, we have our power adapter, 2 USB Type-A's, and an HDMI with nice vents along the back. But look at how thin and light this laptop is. That is amazing. This thing is definitely coming after the Zephyrus G14 with fury. Woo, it's looking good. Save an extra 6% on a Lenovo Legion laptop by heading down in the description below, clicking the link and using the discount code BENKAISER6. That will give you an extra 6% off even sale prices of a Lenovo Legion or Legion Lock laptop, and it's good till the end of the year. So head down in the description below, click the link and use the code BENKAISER6. Save yourself some extra money. Don't even have to wait for the Black Friday deals. All right, let's check out the assembly. Classic current Legion. This side panel sticks out a little bit away from the bottom cover. Don't love the design choice, but I do recognize that it is a very consistent design choice. So it's not a faux pas, it's just not a preference of my own. But it fits in nicely, and the bottom cover will be very easy to take off with just these few screws. Now this vent actually is an entire vent. It's not like part of it's blocked, so you can see the fans here, heat pipes, and then fan there. So, man, and just such nice materials. Really well done on this laptop, Lenovo. All right, let's go ahead and get on to the open and close test. One-handed, I'm sure it can do it. Yes, it can. Opens and closes easily with one hand. Check out that screen flex really quickly. Nice stiff screen, very good. And let's check the bounce on it. Not a lot of bounce. So you go and you move it and it stops. You move it and it stops. It's not like that crazy wobbly screens that we see on other laptops. Okay, getting into the internals of this laptop, full-size shift keys, nice size arrow keys up and down. This is a very similar keyboard to the X1 Nano. Let me show you. Wow, now that I'm holding that X1 Nano, this thing is insanely light. I said it wasn't feather light in my review, but it might be feather light, my goodness. Okay, so you can see the keyboard here. Obviously the X1 Nano is gonna be a little bit smaller, but you can see it's a very similar choice in how they arrange the keys on the 14. So it's really cool. Now, the negative to this laptop for somebody maybe choosing between the 16 and the 14, wow, that's a really cool background. The negative is that you don't have a full-size numpad. So if that's something that really doesn't interest you, not a big deal, but if it does, you're gonna wanna go with the 16-inch model. But look how cool that background is. He's like underwater. That's super neat. All right. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the trackpad. Nice, quiet click, great size trackpad for a 14-inch laptop. Now, the crazy thing is, this may in fact be the same size trackpad as the 16-inch model, and yes, it is. So that makes me happy for the 14-inch, but continues to make me question why they haven't put a bigger trackpad on the 16-inch, but I'll save my rant for the videos that are dedicated to the Slim 7i. I will do a full head-to-head review between those two laptops just from a performance and usability standpoint at some point, but for now we're keeping our eyes on the Slim 5 14-inch model. Keyboard feels great, nice medium key travel, a really strong medium key travel, quiet, and also the trackpad, like I said, has a nice quiet click to it. It definitely has a confident click, so you really know when you get that click, but it's secured nicely to the chassis, really well assembled. Good job, Lenovo. Now there is a manual cutoff switch for the webcam on the right side here, and the webcam along the top bezel. Here's a quick sample so you can see what it looks and sounds like. This is the webcam on the Lenovo Legion Slim 5 14-inch model, and a little sample of the audio for you as well. Man, I am quickly falling in love with this laptop. It is everything that you need in a nice compact form factor, but the screen, because it's a 14:10 aspect ratio, looks almost as big as a 16-inch model. They've done a great job with this laptop. If you're curious about the exact pricing and availability of the Lenovo Slim 5 14-inch model, you can head down in the description below and click those links. If you do make a purchase, I'll get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. But of course, that's what keeps this channel alive and the helpful content coming your way. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead, flip the laptop over and check out that upgrade path. As I pull the bottom cover off of the laptop, we reveal the 72.3 watt-hour battery and two M.2 slots, one occupied, one unoccupied, as well as a Wi-Fi card. However, to my dismay, there is no upgrade path on this laptop. It is soldered to the motherboard. However, if you go on to Lenovo, you should be able to select a higher capacity of RAM, whether 16 or up to 32 gigs of RAM soldered. However, this one comes with 8 gigs soldered, so the benchmarks are gonna be a little wonky due to that 8 gigs because this is not gonna reach its full potential. So I'm a little disappointed in the model I have, but I'm not disappointed in the fact that you can get higher SKUs. Sometimes when it comes to laptops of this nature, they only offer certain SKUs with certain RAM. For instance, Samsung, you can only get the i7 with 16 gigs of RAM. You have to get the i9 to get 32 gigs of RAM, things of that nature. And so for this, I'm glad to see that you can at least make upgrades and changes on Lenovo. So again, check out the links below, play around with the pricing and the upgrade of 16 to 32, and see which one might work best for you. So the links are in the description below, and of course, if you do make a purchase, I'll get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. Click or tap the screen here for more videos to help you with your purchasing decision, and I'll see you in the next one.